Kēnei me o tēnei whenua, ki te whāngai aha kōtea, whāngai ngia te katoa. Ka tū rātou tēnei whenua I raro e te rahmana, ne? He whakamaharatanga tēnei mō rātou o wehe atu ki te pō. A ka ki mai te hikau mātua, he tapu tēnei wāhi. Ko tūroa hoki, te te mātanga. Taka mai rā ki tō tātou tipuna, a tūrongo.
I remember the land being handed back in 1981. It was an exciting time for us as a family. We were going to be managing our land and taking care of our people. The guiding philosophies that we uphold in terms of our strategic and business planning are really twofold. One, that we are kaitiaki for our whenua, in recognition of past generations and an acknowledgement of the future generations. Secondly, at a more practical business perspective, we believe in good feed and good breeding stock.
Te Uranga B2 is a good mix of some easy country to steeper country at the back of the farm, and they actually complement each other with the probably 170 hectares of good finishing country. At the moment we're running 5,000 Romney Coopworth cross ewes, 140 Angus Simmental cross cows, and we also calve between 80 and 100 yearling heifers. We cut the ewes back a little bit from 5,500 down to 5, fed them better, changed genetics a wee bit. I went to Wairere Romneys, keeping in mind facial eczema, which was a big issue here for me.
We've had a drought year this year, the worst drought in 70 years, some would say, and we've seen the farm performance, both on a physical level and a financial level, perform very similarly to what it did last year when we had a significantly better growing season.
We decided that it was time for us to up our game, and what we did was we sat down with our advisors, with our staff, and we started to look at where we were going. And we set a 3-year development plan that we're 2 years into. And what that means is that we've reinvested into the property and into our people so that we can start repositioning for our next 3 to 6 year time frame.
There's question in there around how far will the operation go in terms of exposure to dairy grazing numbers. The line in the sand has been drawn and said the dairy grazing component of the operation here will only ever be for the 2 dairy farms down here.
They had good management in place, so the governance of the trust was a strength, a very strong chairman who kept everyone in line. There was even the judges, I may say. The other thing that really impressed the judges was the commitment of the incorporation to the local community. One of the things that stood out for us was the support of the local school. The incorporation viewed that having a strong local school enabled them to attract good staff.
Having a farm that is going out and managing some risks, some seasonal risk, by having a portion of cattle that are being purchased in, the mix of weaners and 2-year cattle that Jack alluded to before is a key management tool.
This is an icon for us in terms of soil conservation, and that's in no small part from our Wanda and my ability to be able to argue and discuss things.
The wetland, it's an integral part of retaining silt from the Pioa, the Taringamutu, the Ongarui and down into the Whanganui. So it's doing a really good job, not only for us and our biodiversity, but also for those further down the line, down countries.
The board have recognised what can be achieved by developing a sheep and beef station. To that end, in 2011, they embarked on a 3-year development program, principally to improve the feed supply, not necessarily just in pasture, but in summer and winter crops. With careful culling, they're looking for an improved performance of their livestock. What they're trying to achieve in this property is a better than average performance for the class of land that they have inherited.
Tera te wata o ai ana mai, te tahake hikurangi, e marama na te tiro, a haere ngā mahara o ngā tūpuna.